Dapper Dan, how I stitch you up. See me in the kitchen, bruh. I do work. Who am I to switch tradition up? It's my line.
You still talking about that drug rap?
You know what I'm saying? It's my line. That's
I'm sick
all
of
I
that
talk
shit.
about.
Old
Hustle
ass
music,
drug
nigga.
rap. Ain't no hustle music.
Yeah, it's hustle
That's
music.
bad for the community.
It is not.
Drug
Absolutely
rap.
not.
Drug rap. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, listen,
man?
Coretta Scott, stop. I'm cool, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
She was a noble woman.
You know what I'm saying?
You know?
Streets ain't never gonna leave me, man. I just, I listen to everything.
Nah,
but
man.
do I love my hustle music?
Nah,
Absolutely.
Enough of that drug rap.
Nah, dog.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
man.
Niggas gotta earn a living.
Man.
Yo, shout out to 50, Raising Canaan. You know what I'm saying? Season 3, my niggas. We in the bang with it. This nigga, ain't nobody listening to Poor Righteous Teachers no more, Mustafa. I don't want to hear that shit.
And that's exactly the problem,
yeah,
Dwayne.
they ain't saying shit to me
Rock
right
this funky joint. Joint.
What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it?
Cheers. And yes. It's the boss. Podcast, that is. As always, we are everywhere. And normally I would have my everywhere gear on. But it's the holiday season. And guess what? I decided to go all black. Because that's where the fuck I'm at. Sleeves the hustler all day long here to get it the fuck on with my bro, Stop, the militant one, motherfucking AKA Brother Byron in the fucking building. Dread on the 1 and 2s. Beej in the back. And fuck all the rest of that other shit. All right? You know what I'm saying? Because we are here today, mid-December, close to Christmas time, feeling good. I ain't got everything for the kids yet, but I'm working on it. Don't know where the fuck y'all at with it. But guess what? I'm not blowing my fucking bank account over it neither. You understand? And it's back like that, man. What's up, good brother?
Hey, what's up? You know what? Yeah, that's some bullshit because anytime I show up to the pod and I don't have some pod gear on, you give me the hardest time about that. So I know you got something black with the pod logo on it.
Not near me. Because guess what? This was about December, taking it back, this flipping it up a little bit as we flip the script on this bitch. But no, the podcast boys gear be back as it always will be, you know what I'm saying, after the year-end recap, you know what I'm saying. Okay. Next one you'll see me, that's the blazer, you know what I'm saying, how we roll out and how we do that.
I'm expecting a monogrammed handkerchief with the pod logo and the blazer
pocket. I might get another sweater and get
chief.
Yeah, I'm going to work it out. I'm going to figure something out, you know what I'm saying? But no, I had a streak going too, but kind of the streak continues. So I have been going on about a year and a half of fly fresh podcast bullshit. You ain't never seen me in the same one. You might have seen the same color, but not the same fucking way. That's how I do it. You understand? Dread, understand? Press time. You know what I'm saying? See that?
We told you watch the microphone.
You know what I'm saying? But you see that though? You know what I'm saying? Reflex is good, baby. But this time around, man, just switch it up a little bit, man. Happy to be here though, man. Back in the shop. Look good, feel good, baby. Scully/Koofy sleeves tonight, man. What we doing?
I don't know. We got a couple different things we can get into. I don't know where you necessarily want to start. I mean, there's been a lot of stuff going on, right? Like, everybody was talking about Puff. And it's old, but it's not old at the same time. You know what I mean? No, it's still.
I
know. It's a lot.
Yeah. I just hold on to Diddy. I need more. You know what you mean more? I'm just saying, just let things, all right, it's been civil cases. I know it already looks suspect.
But you trying to hear his side of the story?
I want to hear it all. And I want to, what I'm saying, put it into context. I'm not saying I don't. It's anytime you got a bunch of people coming up, it's some relative shit to it. That much I understand, absolutely. But, before I pass total judgment on it, I just want to hear more on it. You get what I'm saying, if that makes sense?
It can be hard to defend yourself against old allegations, especially we got to tell people it's true, it's not true. I wasn't there. This is where I was at on the night that I'm being accused of doing whatever. But I think it's a wrap for him for right now. I think it's over for him for right now. At least for a good, Hollywood, I can't say,
He got 6 months. He could lay low 6 months to a year, then he come back out. Some group
I
and
don't
you don't even know.
You know, if he's able to reinvent himself,
Bro, it happens. Like, I'm just going to take a prime example. It's not the same. It's a different race, but just walk with me. When they originally started, no disrespect, but the Me Too campaign, think about somebody like, what's the boy name? It's not who's the cat that wrote The Office from overseas? Is that Ricky Gervais?
Ricky Gervais.
Or
I don't know if he wrote it or
he had something to do. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, he might be the one. I don't want to fuck his name up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But it was a couple comedians. You know what I'm saying? That got put into the situation about that. You know what I'm saying? And they got low for a minute. And now they're coming back a little bit. You get what I'm saying?
It's not the same.
What's the boy, Aziz or whatever? He got some shit too. And you know what I'm saying?
But his got cleared up. And his wasn't bad like this. You know, he didn't assault anybody. Or
no, I know. I'm just saying, like,
he was just accused of being awkward.
But he still had to get low.
Yeah, you're right. No,
he had to be low for like a year or so, and then.
And truth be told, he still hasn't bounced back. It's still not the same as it was
before.
Prior to the stories came out about him.
It's like, you know what I mean. I see the same possibly with Diddy, but that's also to the extremes of what else and real shit can come out.
Because you want to wait to hear more stories.
You get what I'm saying? So that's why I said. I reserve my judgment now. What I've already, when you sent the affidavit, all the shit, like it was a fucking mess.
And I just feel like that was tip of the iceberg.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we'll see.
Yeah.
You know
I feel like there's going to be more stories when people are going to start coming out of the woodwork. And I'm not saying all of it's going to be true because there's a lot of opportunists out there. But you got to believe there's probably going to be some actual
I'm personally
coming down the pipeline too with it. You know what I mean?
Other cats on his team was getting.
Oh yeah.
No, I know, but
he might have some Cody.
But these are civil cases, though. You get what I'm saying? For the bread, like these ain't criminal. You get what I'm saying? We talking about all right. Some shit came up back in the day. Now I got to shell out some money, and that's pretty much that. Even though Diddy just handed out some hell of a walk away and please be easy money, 100 million. So that's for all the shit you did. So that already seen some type of guilt there because you're not just paying somebody 100 million fucking dollars if you ain't do no wrong over there. That much I gathered. But I'm personally waiting for the 50 Cent Surviving Diddy documentary to come out, man. And then I can go. We can go in and I can truly reserve.
Level,
you know what I'm saying? My judgment for that.
It's on another level with him.
I fucking love it, man. Like Fifth is fucking crazy. But that's how I feel on that shit, man. Keeping something a little bit just more local, and I wish I had one right now. But hey, I think it was last year that we were on the pod. I don't know if we were here. We might have been at the kitchen, and we were saying how we were tired. And it was the summertime. We were just tired of you niggas wearing ski masks in the summertime with fucking hoodies, and it's 95 or $105 out. Just looking like you up to no fucking good. Well, finally, guess what? If it ain't cold outside and you plan on coming inside with that shit on, you got to take it the fuck off. You get what I'm saying? Basically now. Philadelphia City Council has finally chosen to ban ski masks in local areas and just places such as that nature. So all you niggas can't be in the fucking mall. You get what I'm saying? 100 deep with fucking poo shiesties on. Going to motherfucking, what's the sneaker store? Do they still got the Villa? I don't even know if that shit is the Villa no more, man.
It's
yeah, like the shit changed so fucking much. That's what I got it. That's some young boys. I'm like, fuck out of here, old head. You don't even know the fuck you talking about with the gear shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. But
it's all like snipes and detail.
Snipes, that shit.
Now we got JD up here too. Now,
yeah. I seen that in the Willow Grove Mall and all that extra shit. But yeah, I'm fucking happy.
And it's not even that everybody in a ski mask is up to no good because you got a bunch of young boys that just follow the trends. You know what I mean? And the ski mask is trendy, so they put them on. You know, I get it. We had our trends and stuff we used to do too. But there's also too many people out here robbing people with these ski masks because it do make you anonymous. You know what I mean? You know? Last thing you want to see when you out somewhere or at the bus stop or something like that is somebody riding up in July on a bicycle with a ski mask on. It's just you and them.
Asking you what time is it? Yeah. Like, my man, you got the time and shit? Like, nah, I don't, cuz time is as hot as shit out this motherfucker. I can't wait to get on the bus to get in some AC if I'm on the stop. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on.
I'm trying to go to work so I can get some money.
So like, you could just be in the store ordering some shit with your chick or a shorty or something.
They just walk in
and it's like 4 of them niggas. It's just like, now I gotta get tight, you know what I'm saying? Get my extra swole on, like, yo, fuck out of here. I ain't for none of this shit. But like, Yeah, man. It was time, man. It's been due time.
But the question
shit.
is though, how are they really going to enforce it? Like, are they really?
I don't know, man. Like that's the thing. I guess if anything, you probably
You
just
just run to
subject.
snatch
You
the
probably
mask
be
off of
subject.
somebody's
You
head.
subject to get fucked with by the cops more
Mhm.
at this point in time. If you're out in public,
You kind of like
places with
giving them a
doing-
green light to fuck with you.
Exactly. So if you want that and you want to be out here like the young boy that I don't know, you saw that shit back in Dobbins a couple weeks ago when the boy kicked the shit out the fucking police chief dog.
No.
He socked the shit out this nigga like he was trying to break up. I'll find it, so we're gonna put that on the page for that shit. Dog, it was terrible. He was trying to like break some shit up, so his back turned. Basically, young boy came, bang, you know what I'm saying? He's mad as shit about that shit. Then some young boy came, when he was crossing the street, some young boy came real quick and kicked the shit out of him like a little...
In the back?
Yeah. Flew the fuck up. Old head got fucked up that day. He's mad as shit.
It was a cop?
Yes.
Chief.
It was a police chief,
chief?
nigga,
He
yes.
had a white shirt on.
Yeah,
Oh,
dog. One of them
he's up
niggas.
there.
Yeah, dog. They fucked him up. That shit was crazy.
Oh, man. Man, I'd have back
So
at school every day till I found who did it.
So this shit is an epidemic. I'm gonna continue on with the young boys that just be wilding. You know what I'm saying? I got a story from what was this out of Texas? You know what I'm saying? Where there is
Yeah, I like to call that the Draymond effect, and we'll get into that.
yeah, exactly. See how it rolls into each other, brother. So Texas high school basketball player, an older brother, beat up coach after the game for getting benched. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, that's how you get time nowadays. You know what I mean? You got to show the coach you not want to play with.
fuck you. And the fact that I know y'all fucked me up, y'all ain't never gonna stop getting y'all ass whooped from me or any young boys I got for the rest of the fucking year. Y'all came over and whooped my ass. Y'all think that's it? Like y'all little niggas think that's it?
Like, what do you plan to gain from that?
Like you walking around with your chest out like, yo, that's crazy. Y'all fuck coach up. I'm coach. I'm gonna get y'all fucked up every day of the year for the rest of the fucking year. I mean, are you kidding me?
The whole point is that they jumped the coach. That's what it was. They jumped him.
Yeah.
It's 2-on-1. It's not a fair fight. And they teenagers.
And he probably was there trying to talk to him. He probably couldn't believe this shit. Like, yo, listen, man, why the fuck you bench us? Yo, hold up, calm down.
You know,
And
I don't
this-
know. Maybe there was some old beef between them and the coach. Who knows? I don't know the whole backstory. But what I do know is that that's no way to get time.
Ever.
Like, you never gonna ball again for the
You
school.
off the fucking
You gotta
team.
go play for another team
Exactly.
at this point.
Fuck
I mean,
you. You ain't
that's
on the team
if
no
the
more.
coach don't press charges. You might get locked up and have to go somewhere where you won't be able to ball at all. So I don't understand.
That's grounds for expulsion.
Yeah. I mean,
You're like expelled. You put your hands.
It's grounds
like
for
that.
incarceration. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
and deeper than that, we talking
You know
about
what I'm saying?
Texas.
Yeah, right.
Like, yeah, boy, they put you under the fucking hole. Like,
So
nah.
I don't know what they were thinking.
Young boys.
They weren't thinking. And I guess, they're young, they're under 25, frontal lobe isn't fully developed. You make poor
It's high
decisions,
school, dog. Under
poor
25,
decisions,
under
you know what I'm
21.
saying? So, but yeah, come on, man. I mean,
Dog,
you
like-
didn't have nobody around y'all to tell y'all that that's a bad idea.
Man, fuck that. Fuck old head. You know what I'm saying? Whoop his fucking ass. He put me on the bench in front of my fucking girl and my mom, cuz. He gonna fucking bench us, cuz? Whooped his fucking ass, cuz. All right, now you're done.
But now I want to know, can they really ball or are they bums? Like,
You was
know
on
what I'm saying?
exactly. Listen,
You don't even know.
y'all got benched. So either you
They
got
wasn't
benched,
hooping then. I
either
guess
y'all got
wasn't out there
benched
hooping.
because you was fucking up, or you got benched because you're fucking bums and you was fucking the game up.
You
more.
don't get benched
So
if you
so
ball.
You get what I'm saying?
They don't bench you if you ball,
At all.
even if they don't
They
like
bench-
you.
And it was a brother tandem, so both y'all niggas is ass. You get what I'm saying? It's not
It's
like
genetic.
one.
No.
It's not like one was out there balling, the other one mad. Oh fuck that! No, y'all both
You
got
set them
benched.
both down.
Sit y'all both
Like,
bum asses the fuck down.
Play.
Man, get the fuck out the game, man. That's probably how he did it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's probably how he did it. Like, yo, get the fuck out,
Both of
man.
y'all,
What are y'all doing, man? Yo, you embarrass me in front of my girl, cuz?
Next time out. Yo,
Yo, who the fuck?
Two
He was
out.
talking. Yo, he's talking. Like, yo, who the fuck you think he talking to? After the game, you know
know
where
what
he
I'm
be
saying?
parking at, right?
We gonna wait
Yeah,
for
we
him.
gonna fuck him up, cuz he ain't never gonna see that shit coming, cuz. Yeah, exactly. They fucked old head up. He got knots on his head and everything right now. You know what I'm saying? But guess what?
It's not worth it.
Like I told you, if I'm old head, listen, I'm gonna find a couple young boys. Listen, school lunch on me for the rest of the year. Y'all fuck them two niggas up every day. No,
He said
every
every
day,
day.
every day, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even gotta do nothing. I'm gonna make sure the students fuck y'all up. I got incentives.
You could go to the other dudes on the bench and give them that offer. I need you more time.
Listen, they off the team, so you already gonna get more time. You get what I'm saying? So listen, motherfucker, you want something like that's everything you need, right? You a senior. You trying to get seen by somebody, right, motherfucker? All right. Whoop they ass.
But yeah, so that's what we can refer to as the Draymond effect. I mean, if you want to go into
from basketball and physical altercations. Now, before you say the Draymond effect, I myself, as basketball being my favorite sport of all time, and also coming off of an old head quad injury where my shit was like a turkey leg a month and a half ago, I could go into that story.
That happened just shooting a foul shot.
You know
he wasn't even doing nothing crazy.
It wasn't even a fucking foul shot.
He was just right there in the key shooting a foul shot.
It was a layup if you want to be technical. Nigga thought he was doing his left-hand Gervin finger roll and wound up in the fucking grass and leaves in adamant pain like a motherfucker that I never felt in my life. You understand? I'm telling you, I was down there for 5 or 6 minutes. Dread was out there. Niggas was trying to pick me up. Yo, fam, you need some... Nah, fam, I'm cool.
No. Nobody touched me.
He came in true old head form and was like, did his laps around the fucking court, you know what I'm saying? Did his fucking suicides real quick, stretched out and everything. First fucking play. First time he got the fucking ball, he craps out, you know what I mean?
Done. You know what I'm saying? I was limping back over to the bench and then over to the car. I'm looking at the game like these niggas playing the game as they should. I'm not watching these niggas. My shit is hurt. I'm out of here, man. Fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? I was down for the next 3.5 weeks with a turkey leg,
nigga. You had to go
nigga.
to the ER, right?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I went to the ER the next day.
Man.
Yeah, shit wasn't a game. Yeah. To do this right now, people, is a blessing. Because I wasn't doing this shit about a month ago. Oh, that shit was hurting when I bent that knee, nigga. You better believe that. And it leads me back to what I was saying about basketball. I know I got off task real quick. Let me bring it back in. I grew up playing ball. Started in the 80s. Got groomed in the 90s. All right? You know what I'm saying? Stayed in the early 2000s. And then as I got older in the 20s, this was a hobby. All right? But with that being said, always balled. I come up from niggas getting fucked up. All right? I come up from Dr. J socking the shit out of Larry Bird. All right? I come up from thump and bump with the Sixers and shit. Mahorn and Barkley. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so with that being said, bruh, the era we in now, when we jump damn near 30 years later, that ain't what the league is now. The league went from physical defense, all that shit, low scoring games, all that extra shit, to now, since the Chef Curry effect 10, 12 years ago, line that shit up, shoot from wherever you at, no more hand check. You can pretty much do whatever the fuck you want offensively, which in a sense has made the offense go up, but the defense is lax now. So it's just pretty much sliding your feet and having hands up. But all that extra physical, I'm fucking you up. You can't come to the lane. Back in the 80s and the 90s, early 90s with the Pistons, they had the Jordan rules. Like, we fucking you up, Mike, when you come in the lane. Like, literally, elbows, forearms. Niggas was getting the Kila Koloff when they was coming in the lane. All right? Real shit. And it was legal. You might get a technical, and that was it.
Yeah, but can you admit that Draymond is just going way to the left of the shit now?
I'm leading up to it, Tom. I'm saying.
I was trying to speed you up.
It's nothing to speed up, man. All right? We got to take you there. But coming from that.
It's a journey.
All right? It is a fucking journey.
We're going to get there.
Youngers need to understand where the fuck it came from to what the fuck it is now.
Yeah, I mean,
so where we at now, in the shooting era, it's all soft. It ain't built for the defense. It ain't built for that physical shit. You get what I'm saying? So you got levels to this shit. And the boy Draymond been playing this shit crazy for at least 6, 7 years now. Like, you get what I'm saying? Just little incidents over and over in time.
Enough to make a highlight reel.
Absolutely. Enough to where as though the league and the people that's making these decisions are saying to you that, like, yo, we hold that shit you did in the past against you, nigga, for everything you doing now. It ain't like you turned on a good light. You're still getting ejected and you still doing dumb shit. You just choked the motherfucker.
And now you're doing 360 windmill backhand.
Die Slim. Street Fighter Die Slim fucking punches and shit. You got fire. You got flame. Like, who the fuck does that out of a post-up, nigga? Like, what are you talking about? You get what I'm saying? Stop it. I done posted up 1,000 times. It ain't never been a motion where I'm coming back trying to ooga fire right upside his fucking head. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yoga, goddamn.
Ooga fire, nigga. That's what I know it as, man. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, you can say his style of play is from a bygone era, you know, and it quite possibly is. But I mean, listen, at some point you got to hold yourself accountable. Like, how many opportunities are they gonna keep giving you? And you like, it's ridiculous the fouls that he makes on people. You know, everybody is watching. It's bold. He doesn't care. You know, everybody is watching you. He's not remorseful afterwards. I mean, I guess, you know, my foot got to land somewhere, or his throat was in the way of my hand. It's like, come on, man.
I understand now as I get deeper into it. Unfortunately, he was groomed this way. See, one of his homies back in the day was cool with somebody on the Detroit Pistons back when they was winning chips. So he got cool with seeing practice of the Pistons with Rasheed Wallace, Ben Wallace, and all them niggas. Like, he come from up under that shit. You get what I'm saying in a sense. But to Rasheed Wallace's credit, he got checks for talking shit to the refs and getting on their nerves. He wasn't socking niggas.
People. Right.
They wasn't fucking with him
right.
on that type of time, and he wasn't doing that. It was just like he wasn't fucking with the refs and the bullshit he on. So to his point, like the boy Kenny Smith, I think, said a couple weeks ago, it's like, at this point, Draymond, you too old to be apologizing for this shit. Like, you know right from wrong.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You just got your, I don't know, Supermax contract. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Was it $100 million or something crazy?
Something like that, but you get what I'm saying? You just got maxed
Too much
out.
to be a headache.
Period. And at some point in time, you know, like, behind closed doors, this ain't no shit that got happened. This is team shit. But I need Steph to lose his shit.
Yeah.
Like, dog, end of the day, you out indefinitely now, nigga. You just came off a 5-game suspension. Now you out indefinitely. That's the whole...
It's like that guy that can't stay out of jail, man.
You know what I'm saying?
He just
Like,
came home. He was home for 1 month. They caught him out there hustling again, locked back up again.
dog, what is that doing for our legacy? Like, what the fuck? It's supposed to be about us, me, Clay, and you. That's the original trio. That's what did this shit. Like, you
so
fucking
what's it
this
going
all
to take
up.
to get through to him? I mean, the suspension is one thing. I mean, they're going
what
to
you
cut
think,
his
dog?
money?
Oh, listen.
Or is it, I mean,
No. I'm here to say, and I don't know the nigga personally, but I'm gonna tell you what gets your attention. Money, motherfucker. You done already lost $3 million with the fucking, fines and all that shit. That's off top. Nigga, you suspended indefinitely. You ain't getting none of them checks. All right? Your shit is on hold right now, nigga.
so regardless of the new contract, as long as the suspension is in place,
You won't be getting paid for these certain games. Like, you got your money that you're going to possibly get, but you know how these niggas get daily game checks.
per game. Yeah.
Fam, you're not playing.
Yeah, indefinitely. Yeah, you don't know when you're gonna come back, if you're gonna come back.
Yeah, like, I don't know how that go for sure, but I know when he was suspended to 5 games, it was without pay. So if you talking about indefinitely, like I said, I'm not for sure, but I don't think you're getting fucking paid because you're not playing. That's like work. Like, nigga, if you're not working, I signed this contract, but I signed this contract under the stipulation that I am working. I am showing up for these games. I am doing this. So
I don't know if there's some other issues he's dealing with, some other internal issues that cause him to perform this way. But I would say this also. I mean, they just threw all this money at you, which is a blessing. He's also associated with this very prestigious team. You won all these championships. I get that. Legendary. You could even argue one of the best teams of all time if you wanted to, I would say this. As somebody with a little gray in their beard, and I see the gray in his beard, you're a little too old to be acting like this now, because they'll cut you, get rid of you, and replace you with somebody else who can play defense without double kicking people in the nuts. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, at what point in time do you come to that realization?
nigga, you expendable. You a triple single. Let's just be fair, like, respectfully. No, like, and he probably still going, because of this shit, probably still getting the
They
Hall
could
of
trade
Fame
him to the Pistons. Maybe he would like to
with
play.
they winless ass. Like, you know what I'm saying?
like,
But, like, bro, it's like, besides that swag you bring to Golden State and everything, Enforcer, all that shit like that, when we get down to the nitty gritty of your stats, Your shit is triple singles, dog. Like 8 points, 7 boards, 6 assists. This is what I'm getting. Listen, he gonna be the first. Walk with what I'm about to say. He gonna be one of the first niggas to get in the Hall of Fame for setting screens. All right, like I'm not bullshitting. He gonna be one of the first niggas to ever get in the league in the Hall of Fame for setting screens and being a loudmouth, whatever nigga. Like most enforcers still was about that life. And that's Hall of Famers. Like one I can think of right now that niggas ain't fuck with. Ben Wallace. All right? Niggas ain't fuck with Ben Wallace. But Ben Wallace was on them boards. You understand? And them blocks. B and B, nigga. You could best believe this nigga getting some double-digit board games and close to double-digit blocks. He's setting the tone in the joint and not getting ejected. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This nigga is going to be the first nigga in history to go to the Hall of Fame for setting
But
screens.
Sleeves, now that you said that, I didn't even think about it, right? I mean, you come to that realization. Obviously, I'm sure Draymond, that's probably crossed his mind at some point in time. Maybe all this is the only way he feels like he can stay relevant.
What is the relevancy, Top? You are already relevant. Let's just be real here, clear head to here. You are a part of a championship dynasty team. They mentioned that championship dynasty. They mentioned Steph, Clay, you, and then for a year, or I think it was 2 years, KD. You get what I'm saying? Of course, Iggy was in there too in the mix. But when we talk about the core that's still been here all this time, is you, Clay, and Steph.
And who's the only one putting up single digits?
Draymond.
That's
Draymond
That's what
Green.
I'm saying.
You know what I'm
he's
saying?
starting to feel that like this is how everybody else has still got that capability.
No, because there's 2 of them niggas on that team in a sense that's having that feeling. I watched this shit. I'm just saying, like, Klay Thompson, unfortunately, this year is feeling that shit because he's not what he used to be. He was always, an amazing, one of the best shooters to ever do it all time. Still will be. You get what I'm saying? And he was also known for his defense. His defense ain't the same since the injuries, and niggas is kind of getting on that shot now. So basically, he needs to adjust his game now. Like, it needs to be more than the pump fake trying to shoot. Like, no, I'm just being honest. Like, coming off the screen, pump fake. Like, he got to get in the lab. And like, it's crazy to me because you working. Like, sometimes I don't be understanding, like, when you working with greatness, how we not picking up and working on the same things. Like, Steph Curry made it his business years ago, in the beginning, right around the beginning of the dynasty, to get his fucking handle together. Cats forget, Steph had a whole handle drill situation he used to do before the game started. He had little kids doing this shit. You get what I'm saying? I'm playing with this nigga. This is my teammate. He shoot his lights out. He shoot the lights out. But he realized, like, yo, nah, I need to be able to handle and get through these niggas too. How the fuck you don't get that? Like, this should be amazing to me, dog. Like, niggas be so stuck in their ways. Like, dog, you have to adjust. The late, great Mamba, Kobe Bryant, all right, came back every year with a new addition to his fucking game, dog. Like, I don't be understanding what be up with these cats that's paid millions of dollars and just, like, you know what I'm saying? Then finally get stuck in their ways. Like, I get it. You dropped 60 points in like 3 quarters, nigga. But that was from shooting.
Maybe he can't adjust. That's why he's still
Nah,
fighting. He
stop.
can't adjust.
You're a professional.
He can't adjust. I don't
Stop.
know.
This is basketball. You absolutely can. This is all you paid to do, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bees that's in here. Like, listen, you can't tell Bees that it's not a style that he can't see, that he might not know, but this nigga ain't gonna figure out how to do it. You get what I'm saying? Because that's a part of his fucking game. He has to do that. All right? So, come on, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? And this on Big Barber level, which is big level. Fuck it. Them niggas can get money like these ball players too.
Yeah.
So with that being said, he got to be on this game. He can't be slacking. So how you as a basketball player, that your fucking life is built off of playing basketball. You come from championship lineage because your father, Michael Thompson, played for the Lakers and won chips. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, dog, you done figure, like at this point in time, you one of the best shooters ever. Figure out how to get your shot off without the other shit you've been doing. Now it's just time to adapt to that. And that's all. I ain't talking about you got to be skipped in my loot and one. Just be able to get your shot off. They got your shit figured out now. But with Klay Thompson, that's okay. He's still going to work on his shit, and he's going to get better. That much I know about that nigga. He's a baller. But with Draymond, it's beyond that. Klay just got to work on his game. Draymond got to work on his mental. You get what I'm saying? That's way different. That's
easier
way
to work
different.
on your game than to work on your mental. Your mental takes way more work. But.
Because you mentally throwing games away, dog. We all humans, dog. We know how to act before we react. Like, you know, this move I'm about to make, if I did it, could potentially fuck me up. Especially since I'm hot as fish grease right now with the league. They looking for me to fuck up. So it's like,
Okay.
do you want to be, is it like, do you want to be out the league? That's what I'm getting to now. Like, do you want to be, because I'm beyond the fact of just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's beyond you don't give a, it shows that you don't give a fuck,
Well,
basically.
Yeah, absolutely. And I agree with you that, and clearly he doesn't. But speaking of knowing how to act and react, right, and knowing how to make these wise decisions, I want to talk a little bit about the bank robber who confessed to being the bank robber on his deathbed. And not really about the robbing banks and all that, right? So you sent the article, there was a guy robbed a bank like 1969 or something like that. I guess a couple months ago or something like that, he was on his deathbed. He had maybe some form of cancer or something like that. So he confessed to his daughter
And his whiz.
and his wife that when he moved out there to wherever he was at, I forget where he robbed the bank at.
He robbed it in Ohio, I think like Cleveland or some shit like that.
So he relocated. I guess this is the 60s and 70s, back at a time when you could.
It was like
easier,
69, 70.
easier to go and relocate to someplace and get a new social security card and change your name, and now you got a fresh start. You know, what I mean, you can't really up and do that kind of thing today. And crime in general was easier back then. But so he's out there living his life, has a family, and now he's dying. And on his deathbed, he decides to confess to his daughter. He's like, I'm telling you this in case you start to hear something after I pass away. But I changed my name when I moved out here. My real name was like Ted Conrad. And I robbed a bank back in Ohio, 1969. It was like $200,000. But
It was on Unsolved Mysteries and everything.
wow, really? Because I binge watched the whole Unsolved Mysteries during COVID. That's crazy. That's a whole nother side note story. But every episode from the old school joint.
This the type of shit this nigga.
Yeah, that's what I be watching.
Anyway.
I had my wife watching Unsolved Mysteries with me every night. But at any rate, so and I was in the car with my wife and I was telling her about the story because I was reading it in the car. And she said something and it made perfect sense to me. I'm like, yo. So he got $200,000 in 1969. That's like the equivalent with inflation of like $2 million today.
Uh-huh.
Right? So it was a nice,
Come up.
Nice job.
He fucked that all up.
Before he even got married.
Yeah, he fucked that all up before he got married. But go ahead.
So so I didn't even read that. Like, you gotta tell me how
No,
he
he
fucked it
did.
all
He
up.
fucked that up. Yeah.
Well, so he fucked the money up. But what I was going to say, and my wife brought it to me, she's like, "Yo, why is his daughter saying this? If somebody and I agree with her, right? If somebody come on, man, I don't care. You flicking the joints? What you doing?"
It was in my nose, man. I had to get it out of here.
So
It's real shit, man. You get the
it's
raw
real,
shit.
yeah,
dog, like-
it's raw. Yo, he picked it, looked at it, rolled it around, judged it. You know what I'm saying? Graded it.
We're not gonna get a close up with a joint hanging, like, you know what I'm saying? Listen, we're not gonna get a close up with that joint hanging from there. Like, I'm a nigga, like I'm gonna pluck that joint, dog.
Damn.
So
It ain't hit you. Go ahead.
yeah, right. Freeze up on your jacket, you cut yourself. But listen, it's a golden child. Listen, so and my wife made a good point. Like, yo, he made that confession on your deathbed. Why are you doing? You got to be, revealing all this to the public for attention. And I'm like, yeah, yo, you're right. Like, if I tell you something on the deathbed, that's just between you and I. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I
This
don't
is
need-
your father.
yeah.
I'm your daddy. You know what I'm saying? And now you want to let this shit, like,
Because deathbed confessions are usually some very serious. Your real father is.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, dog, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I killed 2 people back in.
and you better be lucky that they don't, no, real shit. You better be lucky that because the shit, listen, hold up, you forgot this part of the story. the man, the original cop, spent his whole fucking life trying to find this nigga. Then he got his son on the force. His son got a higher position and took on the burden from his pop. His pop died, nigga, and ain't never solved the case.
Never solved
All
the
right,
case.
the son's still alive and ain't
The bank robber was probably like,
ain't never solved the case, nigga. You get what I'm saying?
It was other more serious crimes. They
Bro,
should have
it's
been
like
it's murderers out there.
You know
They
the
should have focused
emoji.
on them.
You know the emoji like this and shit.
That's on them. Like,
These niggas is like the fucking dead nigga. Like I don't know what to tell you, dog.
The 70s, all them serial killers,
Exactly.
all the John Wayne Gacy's, and all these Green Rivers.
Why wouldn't I
BTKs,
avoid y'all? Why y'all worried about this little
Y'all worried
200?
about this 200?
Y'all worried about this little 200,
That's on
man?
y'all,
Fuck
man.
out of here, dog.
So through the whole crack epidemic and all this, and Pablo Escobar and all the coke, y'all was worried about me and my little 200.
Iran contract.
Iran
Fuck out of here, dog. Like, you know
know
what I'm saying?
no.
No.
Why y'all ain't wasted y'all time? But I don't know if there's like a statute of limitations on all that or whatever. But I was thinking like, yo, like why would you come out and say that? Like, so they now know whose offspring you are. So what if your pop took that money and bought a house or something with it? You know what I mean? Pass that piece of property on down to you. It's like, isn't the I don't know how this all works
I think
legally.
that's why it's key that they even said in the story that he blew through all that money
Yeah.
before he even met his wife, even before he had.
Because I feel like if I'm the bank and you rob me,
it's just a past story.
yeah, can I still sue you or come
No.
after you?
No.
Can I?
Statute of limitation.
Am I
nigga.
entitled to any part
Nigga, it's
of your
25
estate? You know what I'm
Statute
saying?
of limitation normally like 20, 25 years.
Yes, I guess so. 19,
This nigga did this shit in
50
69.
years ago.
He was gravy by fucking Fight the Power. You know what I'm saying? 1989. That nigga was like, oh, this shit off. I been got off on these niggas.
Yo, my name Ted.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck my Conrad, bitch.
Conrad, bitch.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck
I
wrong
robbed
with you.
banks.
Yeah, nigga, I been did that. You know what I'm saying? I could have been did that movie. What the fuck? What was Leonardo DiCaprio? Now you see me.
yeah.
Niggas ain't never see me. You understand? Is that Catch Me If You Can? Yeah. My bad, bro. Good shit. That's the magical. That was the wizards. I forgot what they are, man. Who the niggas? Magicians. Yeah. The wizards and shit. The wizards and shit.
Was it Wizards?
Yeah. Niggas said the wizards, man. The wizards,
The
man.
movie with all them wizards
The
in
wizards
it,
with all them movie with all them wizard
with all
niggas,
them
man.
wizards in it, man.
You know what I'm saying? They be doing that magician shit in there, B.
All them wizards,
You know what I
man.
mean? But
Yeah.
listen, you right. What the fuck was it called again, Tom?
Catch me can.
Yeah, dog. That nigga got caught. Conrad didn't. He the illest.
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying? He literally robbed. But see, also, too, let that be a lesson to a true criminal. He didn't go on a spree. He got that 200, and that was that.
Chill.
That's the problem with you niggas.
Did not press
You
his
nigga,
luck.
exactly. He didn't keep going. I'm taking this lump, and I'm out, B.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Take your fucking bread and go.
One
you niggas
job.
want to be doing 1,000 jobs like y'all ain't eat.
Yeah, right.
Fuck outta
man,
here,
you
dog.
bound to get caught. What
We
are you
getting
doing?
caught like a motherfucker.
One and done. If you get out, get one
Niggas
and done.
don't even know how to escape prison and be outside for a week and
No.
shit without getting caught in the trash. What the fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, dog. We not doing that, man. Shout out like, yeah, man, fuck that. I raised my cup. Nigga, you got over on the system and you died and was able to tell that shit on your deathbed. That money insured. Fuck them. Shout out to Conrad, man. Real shit, dog.
man.
Are you kidding me? Oh, man. That gets me hyped, man. God damn,
yeah,
man.
but that's good, yeah.
That is an American.
I think though, for real, deathbed confessions, man, you keep that shit to yourself. But if what you're saying is true and the statute of limitations is up, then I can see her wanting to share her story because she thought that shit was cool. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. So, damn, but it's like, damn, do I really know my dad?
Yeah, you do. Listen, I fucked that money up before you was even thought of.
But hold up. But if you saying that the time was cool in 89, 90, it's 30 years later. Why you wait till now?
Cause I was taking that shit.
You could have told me back in 91.
No, I wasn't. No, that's what it's called. I'm taking this
To the
shit to the grave,
Then why
nigga.
you tell it all?
Because I'm taking it. I'm gonna let you know. I don't mind letting you know.
That's not taking it to the grave.
It
you
is.
still tell it before you die.
Listen,
to the
because
grave
I'm about to
is you
die.
never tell nobody. It
I'm
goes
about
to
to
the
die.
grave with you.
Nigga, guess what? I'ma die. They can't charge
I changed
me.
my mind. Almost to the grave.
They can't listen. You my daughter. I might as well let you know this fly shit out there.
Yo, your last name Conrad, my name Ted.
Yeah, period.
Right, Ted?
Exactly. I been came up, but you ain't never seen none of that money. You understand what I'm saying? Nor did your mother. So fuck out of here. You get what I'm saying?
I tricked that
fucked
off
that
before I
off
met
with
your
them
mom.
other bitches back in the Woodstock era. You understand what I'm
Back
saying?
in Guam,
When I started
71.
fucking with you, disco was hitting. All right, when I started fucking with your mom. Nah, before
Singapore,
that,
72.
you know how much. You know how many bitches I fucked with no condoms back in the
Thailand,
free love
73,
era?
4, and
Shit.
5.
Man, you know what it was like back in the day to get a Chewy for $20? Man, that was the levels, man. You understand? Back in Vegas, them eras, he was killing it. 200 grand.
Yeah, he probably
This
had
nigga went
crazy
out
parties.
Vegas,
Yeah.
200 grand, gone. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could spend like 10 or 20 racks, and that was like a Rolls Royce back then, dog. You understand what I'm saying? Balling,
Yep.
pulling the fuck up on you bitches.
All the muscle cars.
Exactly. Fuck wrong with you, man? Original Hellcats, motherfucker. If you didn't know, as always, God damn it, subscribe. YouTube, all right? I'm tired of saying this shit, but now I'm going to start getting more direct in how the fuck I'm saying it. Subscribe, goddamn. We want some money, all right? We provide good shit for y'all. Get us some subscriptions, goddamn it, all right? Appreciate y'all. You're not going to be mad at this shit, all right? We do this shit. What, we going into year 6, my nigga? God damn, we ain't no new niggas. You see this shit? We do this all from the muscle. My man got lights lining on him. I'm looking like Shaka Zulu with the shit hitting me like bum, 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 bum. You understand? Dread is on the lens. This shit is real. It's from the muscle. We appreciate y'all, man. Check us on everything, man. Listen, this nigga keep telling me to look at you. I'm looking at the people right now. You get what I'm saying?
BJ, where we at right now?
You know what I'm saying? That's all. Don't tell me what the fucking shout out. I know BJ's here. And you come in front of the camera.
B been in the cut all night,
Exactly.
man. We set a
B, you
microphone up for you. You can check him out.
B, you
man.
coming the fuck out right now and just say what's up on the camera. That's our bro, man. Great 98, man. We love you, bro. Thank you. Flyest fucking set in podcasting. I said it. Kiss my ass. And it's right here in Chestnut Hill in Philly. Anyway, man.
Yeah, wrap it up, man. It's
You know
time,
what I'm saying?
man. It's been interesting.
Merry Christmas. That's what I like to say to you.
Happy
Enjoy your
Kwanzaa.
holiday, man. Happy Kwanzaa, man.
Happy
You know what I'm
Hanukkah.
saying? And we're going to see you on the New Year's Eve recap. And it's going to be fucking all of that, as it should be, man. Sleeves the Hustler, man. Staff, a.k.a. Brother Byron. Dread on the lens, man. The Boys. Podcast, that is. We everywhere. You dig? You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here, man.